he's always like, okay, I get it, I feel you, but what's gonna be the draw for people? And I'm like, but they get it. And he's like, okay, but what's the draw? And she says the same thing. And sometimes, you know, we're always like, oh my God, that's too technical of a language, that's too technical, that's too technical. But saying what he said, and then you can be like, oh, that's descriptivist, that's prescriptivist. Descriptivist with language is like, well, this basically means this because there's no direct translation. I'm sure something like that exists in Spanish and Hindi. And descriptive and prescriptivist is like, well, no, this is this rule. You're like, okay, yeah, but with this context, and this is, are you saying this isn't relevant? Which goes back to the whole all over the place thing. She says as she ran slowly. But basically, yeah. And so then it's just like, but now that I said that, you're like, wow, that makes sense because you already have like you're like, oh, that's exactly what I was talking about. As opposed to stories, if it's someone's job, like the giver, they're passing it on, and they've done like neural scans to like say how accurate that is. But what you were saying, sorry for interrupting.
Well, no, like if we can pass on trauma, like negative information to our ancestors, there has to be positive information too.
I never thought about that. You're right. It's so true.
So yeah, like, oh, this is where we used to go for hunting here. This is where we catch fish, get fresh water. I don't know, plants are growing over here. That gets passed on in some form.